Here's the sow again, and I just thought I'd take this opportunity to show you our pig paddock and explain how we manage our pigs. So we don't generally breed pigs because it's too hard for our system, and we don't have the labour, the time to spend managing the water and the feed. So we buy a couple in at a time to help us in our market products and our help and manage the farm in this particular paddock. I got the opportunity to buy this sow in pig, and so I thought I'd grab that one and give us a chance to get a bit more pork product going. So I just thought I'd walk you through. This is what we call the pig paddock, and you can see that might be a bit better in the shade here. You can see this I planted out with red gums. You can see them in rows. This is the flattest part on the farm, but it's also one of the wettest. In the cold wet time, this is just it's basically a swamp. It's you can't walk through it without gumboots. And so the idea is, as that water dries out, we put a couple of pigs in there to turn it over and produce some pork, and we get those pigs into the market and out of the paddock before the hot dry. And this time of year, at the end of the hot dry, we got the opportunity to get a couple more pigs in to turn it over and get those pigs out before the cold wet. So it's just a quick turnover. We find that if you have pigs in this system, in our system, during the cold wet, then we're putting a lot of energy into the pigs to keep them warm. Even though it's a nice sheltered paddock, and we've got a few tin shelters in amongst it as well, you're still putting a lot of energy in. So we think it's more efficient to just turn over our pigs. We're not pig producers. We don't call ourselves a piggery. What we want to do at the market is supply a range of Eaglerise farm products. And this is just how we do it. It's a bit of a turnover. We turn our bacon, we turn our pork into bacon, and we turn our bacon into egg and bacon rolls. And so we get a higher retail value. I'll just walk up, and we've got a couple of pigs up here. They're heading off on their mystery tour soon. And I just thought I'd walk through the paddock because I haven't done this with anyone before. And you can see what's happened now. These piglets that I'm about to show you, we bought them as piglets. Yeah, they're gilts now. They were pretty small. We were told that they were 12 weeks old when we bought them, but I think they were more like 4 weeks old. It's one of those things that sometimes happens. So we've had to keep them longer, much longer than we wanted to. And as a consequence, you can see that they've turned over this paddock fairly well. We're just on the tail end of the La Nina season, and so this has been pretty wet for a few months now, and the pigs have really come good. We supplement their feed with grain. We don't buy pig food. We use grain. We try and get organic grain, but sometimes with the seasons being what they are, that's pretty hard. So we soak the grain. We have 4 buckets of grain, and we soak it for 2 or 3 days, and that allows the pigs to digest it, and they hook right into it. So here we go. Here are our pigs, and we don't have this trough connected up because the pigs were destroying it. So what I do each day, I come down, I turn the tap on, and I overflow it, and that allows the pigs to have a wallow, but also refreshes their water. So you can see they're not highly stressed animals, are they? How are you, Missy? Well, and that's the other one. And so the overflow comes down and falls into this hollow here, and they love it. I'll show you how. I'll walk over here and I'll show you the pig shelter that we made, because it's a portable one, and it's just an old tank. Now a lot of people use tanks, but they cut them the other way. We found that if you've got big pigs cut the other way, they soon fill them up just with their body. So this was supposed to be where that sourwood farrow. I'll just show you inside it, and you can see how I've got it on a timber rail. Now they're on edge, so that when a sow makes a nest in there, and we have had sows nest here, when she makes a nest, there's less likelihood of squashing a piglet, and it keeps the edges off the ground, so a little piglet can escape underneath there. So that works pretty well, but you can't force the sows to eat a farrow. So this is the opportunity. She decided to do it down the paddock, and that's possibly where she's farrowed. She's probably farrowed in the paddock in the previous place. And you can see here that this is just on a cable where I can grab this and pull it and shift it from place to place. Anyway, quick look around. There we have. I planted all these trees. There was nothing here when we first started, and we used a tractor, a bulldozer to rip the lines for the trees, and they're all red gum because of the conditions, and they've done pretty well. It's quite a nice little spot down there. So I hope you enjoyed that. That's the Eaglerise Farm Pig Enterprise. Bye.